Hi there, this is Mali here. So my friend sent me a picture of her cat for me to draw this week. So let's get started. As you know, I always place the size of what I want to draw. So it looks like this cat could fit inside a square. So this includes the ear. Once I have the size I want, I'm going to start from the ear and go to the chin and go to the other ear. And then I will draw a circle, not a perfect circle, but still a circle. And then I will place the ears. See, it already looks like him. The head is more flat. Now, because it's facing us, I'm going to cut the face in half to control the symmetry. Equal size on the left side and the right side. Now, I'm going to place the eyes, and they're pretty much halfway between the top of the head and the chin. So I'm tracing two lines this time for the top and the bottom of the eyes. It looks like the nose is halfway between the eyes and the chin, and the mouth is halfway between the nose and the chin. Once I have that, I'm going to eyeball the size or the width of the nose. I like to start with, just like someone's face, I like to start from the nose so I can measure all the distances from the nose. So the nose looks like an upside down triangle. That's what I do there. Then there's a slightly slanted line towards each eye. The eyes look like slanted ovals. So to find the width of the eyes, I actually look at the space between the two eyes. So it's about the same width. So I report this width for this eye and for this eye. And I can see that it's slightly shorter, so I just draw the shape of the eyes slightly shorter. I'm going to place the mouth. So there's always a very short distance between the nose and the mouth line. Then the lower black lip. Now, the ears aren't in the right spot. How do I know? Well, if I trace a vertical line from this eye, I can see that the top of the ear grows from this line and not from the head. I'll do the same thing on the other side. Since it's symmetrical, I'm tracing this vertical line almost from the center of the eye, and that's how I find the other ear. The height is good. Now this space is too high, so I start from the ear, and it's a slanted line, so I shorten this distance. Because it's symmetrical, I want to do the same thing on the other side right now. It's actually even shorter there, because I look at the distance here also. So don't be afraid to trace many lines. The more lines, the better. It really helps you connecting horizontal lines, vertical lines, slanted lines everywhere. So it's very helpful. It can be confusing, yes, but it's very helpful. Now, the ears are more in. See, it's not against the square. It's more where I drew my line. They look like elongated triangles, so that's very easy. And again, it's just a sketch, right? We're trying to be precise, but we're not doing all the details. As long as things are in proportion, that's all that matters. All right, so the ear is in, more in. I will do the same thing on this side. This is almost a straight vertical line. And then the tip of the ears is rounded, not pointy. I think the sides are good. I'm going to refine that. Placing this pattern from the corner of the eye to the cheek helps me see that it's slightly too wide. So I make this shorter. And then I'm going to place the white mouth, I would say. So it starts halfway between the eye and the nose, right there. And then I'm going to draw a curve going to the lips. So placing my line in the center helps me controlling the symmetry. I just copy the left side onto the right side. The chin, it's pretty short and small. And then I can connect the jaws to the side of the head. Not bad, what do you think? Now, it's time to erase the lines I don't need to be less confusing. And then I'm going to refine everything. Like so. The ears look slightly too big, so I'm going to adjust that. So I start again from the nose. I pay attention to the shape. I draw the nostrils. And then might as well draw the mouth, the black lower lip, now I can do the eyes. So look at the distance here. Since it's good, I can draw the eye directly. You have the eyeball here. It's pretty round. I will do the same thing on the other side. This side looks more round, slightly more round. It's a sketch, but I still want to have the right shapes. And then just 2 small vertical lines for the pupils. Now, I think the head is too wide, so I want to make this less wide, and to connect everything, I'm going to draw this pattern here to make it less wide. The same thing on this side, although this side looks better. So tracing the pattern helps, definitely. So it's just about making the face less wide. Again, I work on both sides at the same time to make sure it's symmetrical. To see better the distances, I'm going to trace this pattern. So it's like 2 triangles. I should have started by the center. That's for the center, and then I just copy the same triangle onto the right side of the forehead. That's better. And then I'm going to connect everything with the fur by darkening the fur. Before that, I need to finish the ears. The dark fur right there. So because I made the width is shorter, it makes sense that the ears are also have to be less wide, therefore smaller. It's not much, but when I look at the whole face, the ears look slightly too big. This ear seems better. Less wide as well. That's better, I think. Now I'm going to do some shading and darken the fur. So the reason I start with the left side is because I don't want, in case I start with the right side, I could smear everything by placing my hand on the face. Even if it's a sketch, I want to keep it clean. So a few lines here and there just to define better the ear. So the fur is easy. It's made of short lines. I'm just doing the quick lines here and there. I want to keep it easy. That's the goal of this series. Show you that you can sketch something easily and quickly. You just want to spot the main lines, the distances. That will give you better proportions. The patterns, all that is just for the likeness. What matters the most is that everything is in proportion. And it looks like a cat. Not necessarily this cat, but a cat with the different features in proportion. Now I want to do the same thing on the right side. Let's shade inside the ear, this side also. So you just draw the same lines all over the face, above the nose here too. few lines between the eyes. I'm going to make these dark patterns darker. Let's show the nostrils more. I'm going to suggest the neck here. So the white part of the chest starts from the corner of the mouth right there. And it ends, it lines up with the eye on a vertical line. I want to darken this to so the face stands out more. Let's do so this part of the back here. I want to outline the eyes more. And lastly, I will place the whiskers. So it's not just random lines. Try to spot where they grow from and draw a line from around the mouth. There's one here. This side also. And finally, many on this side. If you want to draw this cat, you can go to my Patreon page. The link is in the description below. You can download the picture and then practice. I think I'm done. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, and comment on my videos. And I'll see you next time.